This means that send this packet from the lower link. This is our policy. Show roadmap. Okay, show roadmap. Let me to show you the show roadmap here. Okay, this is the show roadmap. Roadmap policy, permit sequence 10, match clause IP address ACL 100, and then the next step is 10133. Let me to enable the debug IP policy. That's it. Now we can check. First, we should apply this policy with this command IP in the global configuration mode. IP local policy, and then the local policy's name is policy. Okay, this is the roadmap. IP local policy, the roadmap policy. That's it. Okay, show IP policy. Show IP policy. Now we can see that policy of the with the name of the policy now applied to local interface, means globally applied to the router's traffic. Now, if you send, for example, ping to 10.40.10, okay, the connectivity now is established between the R1 and VPC. Only I sent 1 or 5, for example, ICMP echo packets, and then we receive the ICMP echo reply. But policy doesn't match. You can see here, policy rejected normal forwarding. Why? Because I send ICMP echo packets and not telnet packet. Okay, show roadmap can show us that here we don't have any match in with the policy, but I want to send telnet traffic. For example, please telnet to the 10.40.10. 10.40.10 is a VPC, and telnet, maybe telnet doesn't work, but the traffic of telnet can be sent from the for example, lower link telnet 10.40.10. Okay, as you can see here, the policy match. Okay, and roadmap with the roadmap policy, and finally the traffic policy routed. This means that the traffic of the local traffic sent from the serial 11 and with the next stop of 10.133. Now let me show you the, for example, show roadmap. We can see the show roadmap to check the how many packets now match with the policy. Show roadmap. As you can see, 4 packets with this volume now match with the policy. It's so easy. Let me to review. The first things is that the normal PBR or normal policy can be configured with a roadmap. Okay, in roadmap we can use, for example, ACL or length of the packet for matching the packets, and also we have 2 options for set clause in the roadmap. For example, set outgoing interface, and also set IP next hop. This is the normal policy, and also we should apply this normal policy to the interface. Okay, with this command IP policy roadmap, IP policy roadmap, and the map name. Okay, this is the review of the normal PBR, but now we can review the local PBR. In the local PBR, again, we should use roadmap. And again, we can use ACL or packet length for matching the traffic. And also we have the same set clause, outgoing interface or next hop IP. And then we should apply this policy globally, not on an interface. Because of that, here we should use global. And the command is IP local policy. Then IP local policy roadmap map name. The monitoring command is same, show IP, for example, policy, and then debug IP policy, and also show roadmap. And now you see that the only difference is the in the applying the policy that in the PBR, normal PBR to interface, and in the local PBR to global configuration, and the difference in the command IP policy in the PBR, IP local policy in the local PBR. That's it. Now you learned about the, for example, local policy based routing, where you should configure this scenario from scratch, check the function of the local policy. And after that, come with me to the next video. Again, I want to talk about other features of the PBR.